Hello there, my name is Raph and welcome to the Raphterra channel where you subscribe for the best Legends of Runeterra guides on the internet. Today I'm bringing to you my full guide on Lissandra Taliyah Thralls, the deck that I used to climb to top 6 Asia Masters at 76% win rate. In my opinion, this is the strongest deck in the meta right now and I wouldn't be surprised if the ladder meta starts shifting to counter Thralls. To give you an idea of the deck build and the play pattern, please watch the following trailer for Lissandra Taliyah Thralls.
Ages pass, yet I remain.
All will fear and love our dark lady. The lady of ice and darkness.
I do so love when my people call me that. More than mortal, I am Iceborn. You will do as I command. Feel the power of true ice!
I will leave my own path. Come on, there's so much to see.
You will do as I command. Embrace the combat.
Ugh, what a great day!
Lissandra Taliyah is a combo/control deck that wants to summon as many Frostguard Thralls as possible and win through big overwhelm damage. The concept of the deck is pretty simple. Summon Frozen Thralls, then accelerate their countdowns with advanced cards. Our second champion, Taliyah, can duplicate your Frozen Thralls and sometimes she can be your alternate win condition. While this deck received its fair share of nerfs in patch 3.10, the archetype has adapted its deck build and is now back on top. The previous iteration of Thralls uses a combo-heavy style gameplay with Promising Future and Taliyah, while the new version leans more towards a stall/control gameplay with Draklorn Inquisitor, Sands of Time, and Buried in Ice. For the Mulligan, you're always going to keep your early Frozen Thrall generators, Frozen Thrall, Harbinger of Thralls, and Lissandra. If you don't have any of these three cards, you need to mulligan away everything and look for at least one of them. If you already have at least one Frozen Thrall generator, you want to look for and keep two combo pieces, Draklorn Inquisitor and or Taliyah. If you already have at least one Frozen Thrall generator and either Taliyah or Draklorn Inquisitor, you can also keep minor combo cards like Time in a Bottle or Sands of Time. Depending on what you're facing, you can also keep tech cards if and only if you already have an early Frozen Thrall generator. Kindly Tavern Keeper and Blighted Ravine are good to keep against aggressive burn decks. Sands of Time and Buried in Ice are useful against mid-range decks with explosive turns. You can keep Three Sisters and Harsh Winds if you are going against combo decks. My most important tip for this deck is to focus on summoning more Thralls slowly over summoning one single Thrall at turbo speed. Most of the time, going turbo and using all your advanced cards on one single Frozen Thrall will not lead to winning games, especially if you are unable to summon additional Thralls right after. You usually want to spread your advanced cards, summon multiple Thralls, and go for explosive attacks in the mid-game. Plan ahead for your combo turns. The combos that you can execute in games will vary from game to game, but they usually revolve around Draklorn Inquisitor or Taliyah. Let's start with Draklorn Inquisitor. If you have Draklorn Inquisitor, the game plan is to count down multiple Thralls to 4 by turn 5 or turn 6, which is usually the turn you want to play Draklorn Inquisitor. To make things simpler and easier for you to remember, just take note of the following timings. A Frozen Thrall that you play on turn 1 will count down to 4 naturally by turn 5. They will already be eligible for Draklorn Inquisitor's effect without having to use any advanced cards on them. By following this logic, a Frozen Thrall played on turn 2 will count down to 5 naturally by turn 5, which means that you might want to use Imagined Possibilities on these Thralls if you want to activate them with Draklorn Inquisitor. Again, by the same logic, a Frozen Thrall played on turn 3 would need a Clockwork Curator or a Time in a Bottle to make it eligible for Draklorn Inquisitor by turn 5. Sands of Time is an advanced card that can generate an instant century. I usually want to use this instant century on the Frozen Thrall summoned by Draklorn Inquisitor since it instantly reduces its countdown from 8 to 4. Next, let's go to Taliyah. If you have Taliyah and you don't have Draklorn Inquisitor, your game plan slightly changes. In this case, you want to focus your advanced cards on a single Frozen Thrall and then duplicate it with Taliyah. For example, if you have a turn 1 Frozen Thrall, you know that it will naturally count down to 4 by turn 5. If you use Imagine Possibilities and Time in a Bottle on that Thrall, it will count down to 1 by turn 5. Then you can use Taliyah to duplicate it right before it summons a Frostguard Thrall on turn 6. Remember to plan ahead and be careful not to over-advance a landmark that you're planning to duplicate with Taliyah. For my final tip, try to have the control mindset when playing this deck. If you already have Frozen Thralls counting down on board, you can pass and play reactively. Representing mana for your control spells will make your opponent think twice about their plays. If you always represent enough mana, they will be stuck in a rock and a hard place because attacking can be punished with Sands of Time or Harsh Winds, while developing can be punished with Buried in Ice. Before we go into the sample games, I'd like to ask for your help. Did you know that 60% of my viewers are not yet subscribed? If you're included in this 60%, please do subscribe since it's free and you can help me reach my next milestone of 8,000 subscribers. Bard Poppy Jarvan. We look for Thralls in our combo pieces. That's decent. But they do have Concerted Strike. Something we have to be worried about. I think to be safe, we can Draklorn Inquisitor on turn 6. Just to be safe. Probably gonna predict. I have 3 sisters. Never offer this for free. He's just taking it. This might be a Poppy then.
Wouldn't be a quest without some danger.
So it's currently at 6. It's gonna be down to 4. Next turn it's gonna be down to 3. I could use Time in a Bottle next turn because it's currently at 6, gonna be down to 4. Next turn it's gonna be down to 3. I can Time in a Bottle and Taliyah next turn. I don't think we will die next turn. But if they go for Rally, it's fine, right? We live with Rally. We always live with Rally. I like Sands of Time to use it on the Thrall that will get summoned by Draklorn Inquisitor. The all 3 sisters is good for next turn too.
Every work demands a piece of ourselves.
That hurts a bit. I think we got this game in the bag. Our rally won't do much for them, right? Yeah, rally doesn't do anything for them right now. Sands of Time blows out their attack next turn. No matter how big it is. Am I okay with Taliyah dying? I'm sure they aren't okay with Poppy dying. By using Sands of Time here, we save Taliyah. So that's the question. Do we want Taliyah to live? I think we are okay with this, to be honest. They got no more rally. They got no more rally. How do they live here? I don't know. I don't know how they live. They can block one with Bard. How did they block the rest? I have double 3 sisters. GG. Got it. Ah, damn it. Scouts on our first match. This is a rough matchup for us. Do we keep Taliyah here? Blighted Ravine for sure we keep. Taliyah not so sure. It's Mulligan away Taliyah. Okay. You have double Thrall. Plus some early presence with Kindly Tavern Keeper. I guess I can't complain. Double, triple Thrall. Let's develop some early presence here. I'm fine with this trade. And we can use Kindly Tavern Keeper next turn for maximum value with the heal. This matchup is tough, but it's winnable. You have a decent hand. I think I trade this, right? The next turn we have the option to either Kindly Tavern Keeper or to Frozen Thrall. Plus you. That made him think of Avalanche here. Okay. So I like summoning Harbinger of Thralls here. They'll drag it away with Petricide Broadwing, and then we can use Blighted Ravine next turn. Do we need the extra mana next turn? So next turn we either have 7 mana or 6 mana. Will that make a difference? I don't think so. I think we can play this. Oh, that makes things spicy. Maybe we don't want to Blighted Ravine. There's not really much he can do. He can try to rally, but I think this Draklorn Inquisitor will win us the game. I don't think they can kill it.
A little reinforcement at the seams.
Or Demacia next turn for them. Nice, Harsh Winds is clutch. Do we lose? We don't lose, right? We have Harsh Winds, we don't lose. Yeah, we don't lose. We have Harsh Winds. I probably want to watch Harsh Winds here and here. I'm gonna be left with HP. I'll be left with 4 HP. We could heal one Thrall and attack with the other.
I've never met anyone like you.
I think if they got the gem. The gem is pretty good for them, but we get to eliminate 2 blockers.
Fortune favors the bold.
Either we go for a Thrall here or we eliminate 2 units. I think I want to eliminate 2 units. It's good for them that they got the gem. We can still possibly lose this matchup. They can get the free kill on the Kindly Tavern Keeper, which I'm not really too happy about.
Scouting ahead.
Submit to the code.
Love you.
Nice. I think we win here. Oh, that was an intense game. Oh, that was we won against an unfavored matchup. That was close. Holy shit. They got lucky there that they got the gem, because they were able to heal up one of their units. Damn. We're at 4-4-1 for LP now. It's the mirror match. The key in the mirror match is to go wide with Thralls. There's a decent hand. I think over Clockwork Curator, we need Draklorn Inquisitor. Okay. They might try to entomb our Draklorn Inquisitor later. But we can summon one Thrall immediately. We can summon 2 Thralls immediately. We will put this down to 6. Oh, we can't summon 2 Thralls immediately. I want to use this later. Using this now won't make a difference.
Come, my warrior. Show me your worth.
I live and die for you alone, my lady.
I will not time in a bottle this one. I will time in a bottle you and use Harbinger of Thralls so that we have 3 Thralls on our attack. This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter in the mirror. Summoning 1 Thrall won't matter in the mirror. What matters is going wide. Like, I can trade this Thrall for that Thrall. What I want to do is I want to use Harbinger of Thralls plus Time in a Bottle. I'm going to use Time in a Bottle here and Harbinger of Thralls on 2. That way they both go down to 4 for countdown, and Draklorn Inquisitor can count them down. Is Rite of Negation even needed? I think 3 Sisters is better. some more utility. They already use Sands of Time, so we might have the advantage in this attack.
Ages pass, but I am eternal. Embrace the call.
So they did that. Probably also want to do that. But also do double flash freeze. I can do single flash freeze into Blighted Ravine. I think I like that play. This eliminates 2 of his Thralls while I keep 2 of mine. It's okay. I still keep 2 of mine alive. Even if I Rite of Negation this one, I could use double Ice Shards. I think I like Rite of Negation. They have to use double Ice Shards, but I still get to keep 1 Thrall alive. They're gonna use the first Ice Shards for sure, or else they're trolling. Then we play Draklorn Inquisitor. We can keep this alive next turn with Fury of the North. Do they have Blighted Ravine? They probably don't have Blighted Ravine because they already used 1. Okay. Do I attack with Lissandra? They have to block here. The Ice Shards block there. Getting good draws. I'm scared of Very Denies though.
When family means so much. Let's put these rocks in the mud.
They might use Very Denies. I think at this point they have to use Very Denies if they have it. Looks like they don't have it.
My journey won't end until I'm through weaving it. I will weave my own path. Relax your knees. Some rocks just won't sit still.
I think I'm getting pretty confident in the mirror matchup now. If they cast any fast speed spell, I can Rite of Negation. They would need another 3 sisters, but I think that's unlikely. The thing in this matchup, it's not about who gets to summon Thralls faster, it's about who summons more Thralls. So sometimes you don't need to raise your opponent down in terms of counting down one single Thrall. You want to work for counting down multiple Thralls at once and playing more Thralls than them. Keeping your Thralls alive. With Sands of Time. They might have one more 3 sisters into Flash Freeze. That way they live. If they entomb, they're trolling. Why they Flash Freeze? So they live here. I'm gonna let this resolve. If their last card is not Kindly Tavern Keeper, they lose here. GG. Ah. They needed another Blighted Ravine or they needed Kindly Tavern Keeper there. But what won us the game was the turn where we used Flash Freeze to keep one of our Thralls alive into Blighted Ravine. That's what won us the game there. I'm not going to lie, after patch 3.10, I'm one of the players who thought that Frozen Thralls would be dead due to the big nerf to Promising Future. However, after seeing top master players do well with this deck, I decided to give it a try and it really worked well for me since I reached top masters with this deck. This deck is super strong at the moment and I recommend that you start learning it if you think that the playstyle is fun for you. Once again, if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also consider becoming a member of the Raphterra YouTube channel. Good luck climbing, have a nice day, bye bye.